Wasn't that nice?
He's a nuclear engineering student.
Wasn't that nice? Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another. Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Dark Side. We'll be starting any second now. We're just setting up a command station. We got little old Eric over there. He's sitting there in the seat, and he's getting ready to party with us. We got Matt on the double mics. It's gonna be a real party up in here.
What would you say, Blake? He's more of a memer, and he's even smarter than I am.
And if you pass by the studio, you might actually be on camera. Everybody over there is currently on camera. Everybody. Ooh, I turned that the wrong way.
We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. Yeah.
Maxing, relaxing, all cool.
Oh, hello.
Huh?
Are you a blonde boy doing what blonde boys do?
I'm just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
Ooh, now you can see everything. I could see you, you could see me. I could see everything. I am God.
Oh yeah, Chandler, I out-mic you. Welcome to the dark side with and I'm Matt, and I'm Italian. I'm Alex. Here we are at the dark side.
I'm Italian.
And I'm Italian. I'm Matt, and I'm Italian.
That's my character development. I'm Italian.
I'm Italian. Hey, mamma mia.
That's the bestest of love movies. I could taste it on the air. Oh, I'm desperate for the juice. Hey, everybody. Speaking of juice, this episode's brought to you by,
The devil.
You should,
Monster
if you
Rehab
sit in a
Energy.
certain angle, you can actually see your...
Monster Rehab Energy Peach Tea. It's real good for you. It's real good for me.
Sounds like you're dying there, lad.
Get some
Listen, Monster energy drinks are just... Oh, we gotta remember to talk to my... Monster energy drinks are just fine. But you know what? A real Michigander knows that they'll only drink Faygo drinks. We got somebody at the door.
It's Vinny! And a special guest tonight. Vinny, what do you have to say to the audience? We have two mics today. Come in, both of them.
Hey guys, how's it going?
You're so damn quiet. I can't stand it when people are very quiet.
Hold on a second.
You must be loud and proud.
Channel 43, what do you think
What?
of the photos?
You are.
Photos?
How will this affect you running for the position?
Well, you just gotta power through and hope that they understand from a professional standpoint that what I did was not okay.
My client's not taking any questions.
Hideous. What the hell? What's the deal with this?
Slap a dick in the elbow.
Walking.
All right.
Guys.
My name's Blue from channel Red 42. What are your thoughts on Blue today or tomorrow?
Today.
Hey there,
I want
ladies
the
and
truth.
gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of The Dark Side on Cardinal Radio.
The Dark Side.
Tonight, Cardinal Radio is running multiple mic systems. We've got cameras. We've got lights. We're recording
We've
this.
got cancer.
It's The Dark Side on Cardinal Radio.
We've got it all.
We've got mics coming out of our ears.
What's the...
How did that get in?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got a recording system for the Pilot Shorts channel on top of our...
We've got tea. We've got Milky Way. We've got people.
We've also got Three Musketeers.
Milk it your way. Milk it your way.
That's the goal.
So tonight...
Milky Way. I want to eat the sun. That's their...
Milky Way.
I want a Milky Way.
Son.
I want a Milky Way.
Yeah.
So yeah, tonight's already succumbed to madness. So we're just gonna fly by the seat of our pants. We're gonna be doing our recording for about 45. Oh,
He's flying by the seat of his pants.
flying by the seat of my
He doesn't
pants.
know what peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it.
We're gonna be recording for about 45 minutes tonight. So we're gonna fill up that card. That's gonna be fun. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. I'm super excited. I am pumped.
It's not true. The allegations aren't true. I swear.
Where are the documents?
Up my ass.
You heard it here first, folks. The documents are located within Matthew Steele's rectum. Get 'em, boys. Get in there.
Hoop, hoop, hoop. So how? I'm your host Chandler Pulaski, and with me here tonight is.
Oh, we didn't do this yet.
We didn't do our intro.
I'm Italian. That's a stolen joke.
Dude, it's
Stolen pal.
it's uncanny.
It's uncanny. It's just. Is it so?
The joke's on you. I'm actually doing it. I'm myself, and I'm also portraying Alex here today as well.
Wow.
Just put that mic in his mouth.
I have a question for you, Chandler, real quick.
Yes.
Because I know you guys did a little intro before I got back from the restroom.
Oh no, nobody knows about that.
Oh, no, we didn't. Hey, Chandler, do you know what we were just talking about? I think I saw the video mess up a little bit, and I think we lost a little bit of footage there. I don't know what it was, and also audio. I think it went to like static, and then we're like, there were stakes flying across the screen. Like, I think I cut to a documentary about gardener snakes for a second.
And then I believe it cut to a clip of us in a very foreign land of blue, and I believe I was wearing a plaid purple shirt, and we were talking about shakilos. It's a unit of measurement.
Kilos. I think
That's weird. It's weird that would happen.
we were discussing an overlap of Shaq and Tom Brady's faces.
Yeah.
So
it seemed like a normal podcast, except it was a bit experimental.
Experimental, if you will.
Did you say experimental podcast trademark?
I can't even confirm. I can't even confirm that this episode of The Dark Side will go out. You want me to work on the
I
experimental
want you to
podcast?
put an episode of The Dark Side within an episode of The Dark Side, is what I'm saying.
Just slap that whole
That's a
thing.
3-hour.
You're welcome.
It'll be the Dark Side Podcast Experimental Extravaganza.
So
Oh,
here's my plan. Here's my plan. Here's my plan. Here's my plan. Here's my plan.
Here's his plan.
Here's my plan. I'm thinking that. Where? Yeah, the speakers are on. That's more so I can hear myself. I'm
Channeling the one.
thinking that during winter break, I may finally sit down and I may finally finish the experimental podcast. But I need.
Is that true?
It is true. I'm planning this. But here's what I need from you, the viewer. and my boys. My boys.
Hey, my boy. This is the peace that heroes strive for.
I need your support. Okay? I need all the support I can get.
Now he's gonna need your support. Okay? He's gonna need a tremendous amount of support.
It's gotta be huge. Gotta be huge.
Huge.
You don't
support.
understand. This is a massive undertaking. This is a massive project, and it's going to need everybody's support, okay? It's going to need everybody's support. Not him.
You turned tangerine.
He's the size of a tangerine.
Dude, yeah, it's a Fago orange. It's just turning his skin orange.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dark Side Podcast brought to you by Fago. It's Michigan drink.
We're not actually sponsored by anybody.
Yes, do you like my wall? I put things on here sometimes. Thank you.
I still have
I
to litter those cork boards with the dankest of memes.
Listen, yeah, that's the next project for everybody who knows Cardinal Radio. We got our new cork boards, and they're blank for the most part. They need things to cover them.
The poster's got to go back up too, looking a little bland.
It's looking a little bland in here. It's like 2 years ago when there was nothing going on in the studio and it was boring and it made me cry.
Why? It was just spiders, cobwebs, and a small huddle of witches would meet here on every Wednesday, I think. Every Thursday from.
You know
9
what?
to
I
11
miss
to
the witches
12.
because they paid their rent and they're actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
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 They gave me a lot of. They burned a lot of DVDs for me. Even after I got Netflix, they still kept giving me DVDs, and I'm like, you know what? I will take that illegal download of Tropic Thunder. You know.
Like, you ever ask these witches where they get in the Tropic Thunder? It's like, who knows?
Dude, everyone knows that witches are also internet pirates. All right.
I'm glad you said that so nobody can.
Every witch is an internet pirate, but not every internet pirate is a witch.
Ooh, that is some solid logic right there from Alex. I'm not used to this. I have this camera right here, and I'm also not used to being able to see him because now I got the things pointed. I'm actually like.
I'm just looking at this one because there's no way I'm gonna.
No, this is me. This is all me.
Here, hold on.
This is all
Let
me.
me get in that shot first.
Yo, you want to come here? Come here, my boy. Oh yeah.
This just in. The documents have been revealed. Chandler's not even a U.S. citizen. Look at that. Catch me in a tub at 2:30. I am the issue. Chandler, you can't hide the truth. Listen! Listen! Do you know what they're doing? Do you know what they're doing over there in the White House? Over there at City Hall? I'll tell you. They're putting chemtrails in the crops. They're giving our frogs autism.
Matt, I know nobody's gonna be able to hear this in the video, but how's that Milky Way going?
Can you believe that? Listen here, folks. I happen to know from my inside sources way high up that Hillary Clinton is... Hillary Clinton herself is individually going to each corn stalk in Illinois and injecting it with autism. GMOs are getting into your kids' milk every day. Lucky for us, I happen to have a product in the InfoWars store. Hit it up. It's calcium tablets. Should protect your kids from the cancers.
So how's everybody doing who's still listening to this show? Nobody? Oh man. Oh jeez. How'd we work? Yeah. So let's talk about the
Scared.
Dad, I want to go home. No. The Happy Farm got mentioned. It's always a good day when the Happy Farm gets mentioned because that means we're on the dark side. And it's another average day. Let's talk about movie news. I like movies. You guys like movies?
Dude, I love movies.
I seen a movie once.
What about this dude? You like movies? Hey, man.
Yeah, I really like movies.
That's cool. Hey, what about you? You like movies?
Yeah, I like movies.
Hey, you like movies? No.
You don't like movies?
That's whack.
It's whack, brother.
watch anime.
Whack.
Actually,
Whack.
I wish Dom was here because I just finished One Punch Man, and he was really stoked that I was watching it.
Yeah, One Punch Man is super cool, dude.
You know what?
Does he punch a man, but only once?
He punches him
It's-
just the one time.
It suffers from that problem. It suffers from the Seinfeld cell phone problem, where like all of these problems could be solved if like this one solution came in and just like these episodes are like 20 minutes long. They should be about 5 minutes, because the show One Punch Man. It's about this man who is Saitama, who is so powerful that he can kill people with one punch, and not even like a very hard punch. Like
Right.
he comes up and you're dead. So every single episode should be 5 minutes long. He should just walk in, punch the dude, and end the show. But no, it's like they throw in like there's other superheroes, and it's all kind of like superhero like hierarchy like drama and stuff, and it's just
How much do you want to bet there will come a point in the anime, or maybe there is already, where he cannot one punch a man?
No, it's through the whole the whole show.
The whole anime, he can one punch every single person he's punched.
But I'm saying, is the anime over, or is it gonna keep going?
There's a second season coming out.
Okay.
Supposedly.
I'm calling it now. There will be a time, it's going to be a big thing, he's going to go to punch somebody in a punch and it's going to do nothing. And they're like, oh my god, he can't one punch people.
Oh, that's the end of the season. Oh, this is like aliens invade, and the one alien is like super powerful.
He's a kryptonite? Is that what you're gonna tell me?
No, he's just the alien's powerful enough that the one punch doesn't kill him immediately.
But like 3 punches does.
Yeah, pretty much.
And also, like, even though the alien was super powerful, he hit like Saitama with his like spoiler alert, with his like most powerful attack, and all it did was knock all the clothes off Saitama, and he's sitting there just like, and it like I really appreciate, like, you'd think that watching a show where the protagonist is extremely overpowered would just be super boring, but it's just super funny. Like, just watching him sit there because, like, he's totally bored with life because nothing's a challenge, and he just, like, rolls out of bed every morning and, like, smashes his alarm clock just by, like, tapping the top of it. And he, like, goes to the grocery store and, like, the most worked up I think he gets on the whole show.
Oh, he's missing it. He's missing a sale.
He's missing a sale at the grocery store. He thought it was, like, there's this one guy...
He just fought the most powerful creature on Earth.
Yeah.
And he's like,
what?
Is it 7 o'clock?
No. He's like, what did he say? He said, I'm gonna rage like from now until like next Saturday. So he's I'm gonna be destroying things for like a whole week. And he's like, he's just getting thrown around this room by this guy, right? So the dude that's beating him up thinks he's like winning or whatever. And but Simon's just thinking he's like, wait, like 7 days? So 7 days will be next Saturday. Well, that would mean that today is Saturday. And he's like, that means I'm missing my sale at the grocery store. And it's just
he's like snap out of it and like punch the dude.
He loses his freaking mind.
A lot of the time it's like these are very powerful villains, and like they're beating all these superheroes. And there's people who range from like vigilante superheroes to people with actual powers. Yeah. And all those people get just like slapped around the whole show. And Saitama walks in and he's like, and they just like they punch him a lot, and he just like it doesn't faze him. I don't think you would like the character because he's got the Superman effect going on.
Well, no.
Nothing affects him.
That seems to be the point, though.
Yeah.
Of this, which is a little bit different, because I've heard this concept before, and in a way, it's just kind of making fun of most anime.
It is.
Yeah. And like I'm like, that's what I appreciate, but I still just don't enjoy anime enough to be like, I'm gonna sit down and watch it. Like maybe. But I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm like,
I would actually recommend for you to watch Death Note, because that actually
I have watched Death Note before, and it's
the anime.
Yeah.
I actually I thought that
original.
I thought that was actually kind of interesting, because
it's not bad, but it once again, like eventually, just like power, it corrupts. It just gets weird. We're like, what's happening here?
I stopped watching it. Like the major arc in the story ended, and I guess like seasons 2 started, and I'm like, I kind of checked out.
The problem with a lot of anime, and honestly, like it's starting to be this way with just like normal live action TV shows, is they have like a premise that is good, like for a show, like season, but then they stretch it out for like 4 seasons. Anime, you know what I mean? Like Death Note doesn't make a good, you know what I mean? Like season, maybe season or 2, but either 3 at the max. Like arc, you know what I mean? Like okay, cool, but after that, it has to end. But with anime, they're like, we'll just keep it going for way too long.
Or they do the thing where
I don't know how many seasons of Death Note there is, but I know it got weird.
Oh shit!
I think it's got like 5.
Well, I know like
there's some shows that suffer like don't they like spend like 5 episodes in the woods or something like that, or 10 episodes?
Way too much filler. But like. Even with like all like the filler, I feel like there's no character development. Like all the characters in like anime stay pretty static, and like there's like one decisive episode where everyone like changes. You know what I mean? Some stuff happens, and then it's just like they become static again until there's one decisive episode. It's just like if I just watched these episodes in a row, I'd get like a really up and down. You know what I mean?
I feel like that kind of makes me want to go into like a study of like the difference between like European inspired like films and Japanese inspired films. Because
Well,
with
I mean-
Japanese inspired films, it's like the story seems like the same, but then you get into anime and it's like, okay, let's spend 30 episodes not getting any character, arc.
Let's just put
Completed.
the same characters who have the same type of personality in just multiple, just wacky situations. It's
Yeah.
like a sitcom in a way.
Yeah. But then it does things where it's like, oh, it doesn't feel like a sitcom because they get serious every single
Yeah.
episode for 2 seconds, and it's like, what's going on?
It's a comedic drama.
Is it a comedic drama?
Yeah. It's a dramatic situational comedy.
I don't like what's going on with this camera over here. I got blue coming from this direction, and then I got red coming over here, and I got a weird effect going on.
You're purple.
Well, why don't we check? Okay, so why don't we just make a match?
Let's see what happens. There's a dial.
Give us a little narration.
The left one, not the right.
He's
I'm gonna go ahead and just go.
Turn the knob. Oh, it's bright.
No.
I said.
The hot flashes. Now I am all orange, but I kind of don't like that.
Do you like orange or no?
No, go back to the blue.
Let me see.
Okay, now turn the power down a little bit. There we go. That looks kind of cool. I like that.
What do you think, audience?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's okay. He can't hurt you now. Could you speak up, please? Thank you. Back to you, Jim.
Oh, did you?
Blonde boys doing what blonde boys.
I was so happy with his reaction.
Alex, because he keeps singing it, has got it stuck into my head. I've only watched the video twice, but
I'm Jerome. I'm 37, and I'm blessed with these moist blonde boys from heaven.
that part is so good.
Actually, I was meaning to ask you about that. You see, my dad's got Ghost Club in the woods tonight, and there's no sheets in my house. So can I stay at your place?
I wish, because Alex explained it to me, and it was one of those things where him explaining it was just a bit funnier because I thought it would be a bit more subtle in it. There was my dad's got a Ghost Club in the woods. There's no sheets in my bed. It would have been better if they didn't show the clips of just the strip, the KKK. If they didn't, and it was just that's strange. And you're wait a minute. Made you think about it.
I really like the whole thing where he's just blonde boys. What blonde boys do, and he's there's O.J. Simpson. There's no way you could.
Seriously, the glove didn't fit. I don't think he did.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
It's like the 14-year-old's wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's yeah, no, I totally agree. There's no way you could have done it.
What are all their names?
There's
there's
Jerome.
something?
There's Tommy, Jerome, and
I forget the youngest. Max?
no. I kind of want to watch it. If
blonde
you're
boys.
thinking 3 inches, then you're thinking correct. We're just blonde boys do what blonde boys do.
You see, and it's also a song that sounds like the beat just sounds a little bit better when you sing it yourself than the actual song. It's good,
Yeah.
but I don't know. For some reason, when we just sing, we're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do. It has a better ring to it than when you actually hear it.
So that's probably because we've all in this room. We've got more theatrical training than they do.
Yeah.
We've taken 3 more classes than they've taken in their entire lives.
I feel like it already is a catchy song, but if you just do it right, it could be so catchy. But it's lyric wise, it's great.
It's that song and My Two Lovely Uncles. I love those
I saw it
two.
at the sidebar, and I thought about watching it, but I haven't yet.
What's that? A letter from the President of the United States of America. My two lovely uncles. Killed in a drone strike. I love it.
I've only seen it once, but I love it so much.
Also, Alex, with you doing this, I constantly feel like I'm being interviewed by you. You just keep on. I kind of don't like it. I just feel like I'm kind of. You're like, oh.
Dun, dun.
So you put it. So they're talking
Hello. Yes. I saw him with my own eyes.
I saw them, and they were just blonde boys doing what blonde boys
Boys
do.
do.
There were some extremely pale blonde men, in a tub. I don't know.
They were really moist in a tub.
Oh. There was no water, just SPF 100. No one gets this.
I hope. Please go look it up. Please. Go.
Obviously, there's the second part where he's like, I put it on this, and I know what the second part is. What's the first part? He says. I put it on my nipples. That's what it is. And then, okay, I remember now.
The rhyme.
He's like, I put it on my nips.
Yeah.
We're just blonde boys doing what blonde boys do.
Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool.
We're just blonde
They
boys
actually got the chair and they're like turning in the background
Yep.
too. I love that. Ooh, my one camera over here.
Weren't you going to talk about movies like a little bit ago?
Yeah, we were gonna bring up movies and then we started talking
I'm
about
down-
blonde boys.
I'm still down to talk about movies.
I'm like watching my camera over here though, because there's like 25 minutes left on that one. So,
Give us the movie details!
ladies and gentlemen, today in the Dark Side movie podcast section of the podcast, we have a couple of subjects we can talk about today. Boys, my beautiful blonde boys. What did you think of the movie Thor Ragnarok? I have yet to see it. I wonder what you did not see it.
He hasn't seen
I'm
You
gonna go.
haven't seen
I'm
it?
going to see it on Saturday.
Oh, I wish I could go with you. I would like to see and enjoy Thor Ragnarok. What did you think?
What did you think
Matt?
of Thor Ragnarok?
Matt, what did you think of Thor Ragnarok?
Ah! Oh, dude, I'm getting scared. We're gonna bash my.
No,
teeth
I was
with
like-
it.
What did you think of, sir? What did you think about Thor Ragnarok?
Well,
then?
how was the pop?
The popcorn was good. Blake bought it. Thanks, Blake. Kisses. The movie was good. Get brought down on.
Go down on them toe. Here, you
I'll put
interview
in the oven,
him.
brown them
You
up real nice.
you
whatever you're
you
asking
interview
me to do.
Matt. I'm gonna interview Blake at the same time.
Okay.
Blake, what
Anyways,
did you think of Thor Ragnarok?
Thor Ragnarok was good.
I
It's a
was
Guardians of the
pretty
Galaxy lights. It was
Hold on,
funny.
hold on.
The director's actually
Hold on.
in the movie. He plays a character. He's like very funny. My favorite part of the whole film. I want a movie just with him.
Okay, Blake, what did you think of Thor Ragnarok?
No.
Hey, Matt, what did you think about Jeff Goldblum? How about him?
He was fine. Everyone's like, "Oh, Jeff Goldblum," I'm like, and everyone says like, "Oh, it's Jeff Goldblum being Jeff Goldblum." I was like,
Hey, man,
yeah. So it was okay. Like he was just.
come on my spaceship.
Hey man,
I got
hey,
it.
man, you want to come on my spaceship? You join my revolution?
I don't understand the reference. Thank you.
It's the character that I really enjoy. That's like his line, and it's the way he delivered it so innocently. Hey man, you want to get on my spaceship? Join my revolution? Just so like very passive. Just like, hey man.
Vinny's also seen Thor Ragnarok. Vinny, what did you think of?
He's not a part of the show. Nobody gives a flying floop about what.
He's a guest. Hey, he's a gosh darn guest. You know what? Having fun.
Of course.
Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, it was really good. I thought it.
Yeah.
Korg, the guy Matt was talking about. It's really funny that he has a very subtle voice when he's a giant rock monster.
He's the thing, but blue.
He's the way.
Like imagine like how like the thing looks. Maybe a bit slimmer in like the face, but he's just like the thing. He's like a rock man who's just blue.
It's the way they get around the rights problem with the Fantastic Four is they put Korg in instead of the Thing.
That's funny.
I'd take Korg any day for the thing.
I'm planning to see it on Saturday.
It was really good.
What was
Or
Korg's
Sunday,
friend,
Sunday.
The dude with the blades? I thought he was funny.
He was a Pokemon.
He was like Meek or Meep or something like that.
His name was Meek, and he's a Pokemon. He literally is a Pokemon in I think it's like Generation 5 or something like that. His name is Bisharp. Literally, he looks the same.
Get your weeb stuff out of here. None of that Pokemon.
The weeb section of the podcast has passed.
There we go. There's your weebs. We talked about animes. There was your anime video games. Now, no more
Actually, Matt, we talked about this subject a little bit before the podcast, and you seemed pretty excited about that. Ryan Johnson in his Star Wars thing. Lay that track down for us.
of that. Who's Ryan Johnson?
I'm about to tell you, Ryan Johnson.
I'm
He's
gonna
a
munch
movie
on
director.
this. Hold on, I'm
He's-
gonna munch on this three musketeer while you do that.
Okay. Hi, Cardinal Radio. Tell us about Ryan Johnson.
like a bees in my teeth. But Ryan Johnson, he's a movie film director who's made such movies as Looper. Looper.
Such movies as
Looper. That's the only one I know. It was a good movie. I saw it.
Who's made such movie as Looper?
Who's made such very much one movie, Looper. Very good. He's also directing the new Star Wars movie that's coming out.
What's it called again?
The Last Jedi.
I'm gonna
Last
summon the
Jedi?
Demigorgon.
Not the Return of the Jedi.
No, that's
Actually,
episode
I'm gonna
6.
summon the
Oh, yeah.
Demidogs.
Episode 6, Return of Seth. Remember Seth? Episode 3, Remember Seth.
Remember that?
But not only is he directing that Star Wars movie, but Star Wars announced that there will be a new Star Wars trilogy, not related to like this kind of like main story, like the Skywalkers like family and all that. Just like a completely different story, like a trilogy. And I'm not sure if he's directing all of it or if he's just directing like the first movie and then they can like pass off the director because that's what they've been doing with like all the Star Wars movies.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, so
I'm really curious. Well, I wonder what it's going to be about.
yeah,
Like, if it's not the Skywalkers.
right. I'm like
Wars.
probably.
Wars in the stars.
You reckon?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dude,
I reckon.
I thought it was going to be about post Civil War era America and the carpetbaggers. That's what I gathered from it. Wow. Do you know something I don't? 'Cause you seem
Actually,
like
no,
that's
no, no,
some insider secrets.
I'm pretty sure it's about the recent like allegations against Kevin Spacey.
Oh.
A new Star Wars trilogy.
I-
Kevin Spacey.
I
did he
legit,
done it?
I was taking a drink of my Fago and something
The rumor
stopped
come
in
out.
me.
Does Kevin Spacey is gay? And touch little boy.
What a headline! Going to get those printed.
Actually, I never heard about those allegations until I saw a
So I
Baby
actually-
Driver meme.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Didn't
god.
like Matt Nolan share or Dan?
Yeah, like Matt Nolan or something. Shout out to Matt Nolan and Daniel Nolan.
So yeah, apparently, what we believed about Hollywood is true. Old men like to grope people.
Yep, they're
during- between movies.
Just today,
Louis C.K.
Yep, Louis C.K.
Louis
To be
C.K.?
fair, Louis C.K. groped himself in front
That's
of
true.
people.
That's true. I read that. I was like, you have a weird fetish, my dude. He just like would like masturbate in front of women. He'd be like, "Hey, can I do this in front of you?" And they'd be like, "What?" And he'd start like masturbating in front of them. And, like that's like the allegations
At
against
least
him.
he asked, right?
He did ask, but then did it anyway. So does it matter?
There's no exception.
That's
It's just like I'm gonna ask, but I'm gonna still do it.
Louis C.K.?
Yes.
CK, which makes his stand up a lot like I don't know.
Now it's like no, you know what? He used
It's
to be the
still,
weird.
like, funny, but it's just it has a different perspective on it. We're like, oh.
No.
Like, after
So-
this whole blows over, I hope he gets on stage. He's like, hey, can I jerk off for you guys?
I could see it. I could see that.
Yeah, it changes the personal life. Well, it's like, and then you realize it's like, oh, then these allegations are going back years and years and years and years, and it's like, oh, so this is that person when they were making that joke. Oof.
Right. And then, yeah.
Kevin Spacey is getting hit hard, I hear, by
No,
this.
it's okay. He's gay. It's fine because he's gay.
Oh no, like the
That's how it works,
LGBTQ
Kevin
community
Spacey's
is
gay?
really
Yeah.
that's
What?
no
It's
It's
that's
one of those things where it's
they're-
just like you hear it's like, oh, did you hear Kevin Spacey come out as gay? And you're just kind of like, yeah, all right, that makes sense.
Honestly,
Take off the point.
I hear
you know.
yeah,
I
I
know.
hear like the LGBTQ community is like all like
defensive or something?
they're getting pretty defensive because it's like, why did this come up right now? It's fine that you found the, you've come to terms with this as a person, but why did it come out right now? You know, as this stuff, you know, as this news started coming out.
The
about,
way
you
it
know?
was brought up to me, it's just like, oh, did you hear about Kevin Spacey? And my immediate thought was, oh no, he died. And then it's just like,
Oh, same thing with Charlie Sheen.
Well, no, it was just like, oh, did you hear about Kevin Spacey? And I'm like, oh no, did he die? No, he came out as gay. Like, okay, but that's because he allegedly like tried to touch like a 14-year-old boy, and I'm just like, what a roller coaster I just took.
Okay, all I know, I'm going to tell you everything I know about
Okay,
Kevin Spacey.
everybody, hot take,
Right
hot seat with
now.
Alex Mazzoni.
I know exactly what two things you're gonna bring up. I bet.
He's in Call of Duty,
Oh no.
and he's in Baby Driver. He wears...
You missed a very important third one that he's in. 9 Lives, where Kevin Spacey's mind is put into the body of a cat, and he's a little cat.
Oh my
Walken.
God, that
Christopher
is a
Walken.
movie. I forgot that existed.
I've never heard of this.
Oh my god. I hope that.
I've just looked at it and I'm like, that's awful. It's actually on Amazon Prime.
You guys, I have some. I have an idea. I have some ideas in my head right now. I say, listen. We cut it off early. We stop at 10. We go watch 9 Lives with Kevin. We go watch 9 Lives with Kevin Spacey.
9 Lives with Kevin Spacey.
Also, Kevin Spacey does have one of the best gifs on the internet that's been used a lot. One of them is just like when a customer asks, let me see the manager, but you are the manager, and it's Kevin Spacey. It's just like a dude sitting with a mask of Kevin Spacey, and there's other people like next to him, but then he like drops down the mask, and it is Kevin Spacey. Just when someone asks for the manager, but you are the managers.
That's pretty good.
It's still, it's like it's in this whole situation. It's rough seeing like the veil pulled over these people that you kind of respect, and then it's like, well, what side do you take? Because I know Kevin Spacey is getting like rocked hard. Like Netflix is basically pulling his face out of what is the show he's in?
House of Cards.
House of Cards. It's basically they're pulling him all the way out of that show, and then there's a movie that's in production right now, and the director they casted somebody else on the fly, and they're going to reshoot 80% of the movie that had Kevin Spacey in it. They're going to reshoot half that movie just to get him out. So
That's pretty good.
it's interesting to see the reaction, and it's like I'm glad people are coming out about these things, and yeah, that's what happens when you want to see the manager.
Yeah, I don't.
I've seen it from multiple memes.
Yeah.
That sounds like they're gonna reshoot 80% of the movie.
Well, it's not new at this point because they did that with the Solo film.
Yeah, I was just about to bring up. I think that's what they did with the Han Solo movie. Because like, this isn't working, and they're like, we're gonna bring in this different director, and they filmed it for a while afterwards.
And apparently they like it a little bit more.
I'd hope more than a little bit.
Wait, Han Solo movie?
Yes, there is a Solo Han Solo movie.
It's funny we say a solo Han Solo movie because that's the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Solo, a Star Wars story.
I think I've heard of this, but I probably forgot. That's all. What? This is wow.
Listen.
Who else but Alex? Dun.
I've got no memory. Please help. I'm gonna have Alzheimer's when I get older. I'll forget everyone I know.
You've got
enough
it
that
right
I'll
now.
Die alone.
You're walking day to day with it.
Like you keep flipping it towards me, like response. Like,
Tell me.
That's my response.
The
Herb
things.
Welch from Saturday Night Live, where he's like, dude, and hits him in the
I'm
face.
trapped now. I'm trapped in a job I don't enjoy.
Oh, we're coming up on the time. I looked at the camera all serious. We're coming up on time.
There's not enough time.
Ah! So,
How do we know what the time is? Where do you see the time?
well, I can see it's counting up. It's at 30. We've been recording for 30 minutes, and there's about 12 minutes left on that card.
Hello?
Ooh. And this one I can't tell because it just keeps recording. But as long as it's recording. Anyway, really quick, how do you guys feel about Disney ruling the world?
I don't like it at all.
You don't
Disney,
like the...
stop. It need the government needs to come in and break up the monopoly that is Disney at this point.
We've been
It's
talking.
ridiculous.
We talked about that in a communications class.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, this should happen, especially with the new like Star Wars stuff that's come out. Not like we're making more movies. Disney is just like, we want to keep Star Wars: The Last Jedi in theaters longer. So they're basically they're not forcing big theaters to like play it longer, but they're like doing something. In a way, they're kind of like forcing like big movie theaters' hands to play, like The Last Jedi longer, which isn't fair to all the other movies because Disney has like the muscle to just muscle out other movies, and it's like that's kind of ridiculous.
That is.
Also-
We need to just
But
kill Disney.
Well, you can't because he's frozen under Epcot right now.
Kill him. Kill your double.
Walt Disney must feed.
Well,
Yes.
Also, didn't they?
Yes.
Didn't Disney say that a certain news outlet couldn't report on their movies because they tend to be more critical?
And you think that's why they're buying Fox?
Probably. Who knows?
Fox is made up of like 3 different companies, though, isn't it?
They're only buying like 75% of Fox, I think. I don't think
They're only buying 75%.
Are they buying Fox News?
I would assume that's
It's going to become the new Disney Channel.
Dude, Fox.
You're watching Fox, and they like spell out Fox.
It's going to be like Miranda Cosgrove.
It's gonna be. It's a really sullen Republican.
It's Bill
You're
O'Reilly.
watching. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and you're watching Fox News, and he just like
Dun,
stabs
dun,
the
dun,
air.
dun.
I don't know what like Disney's kind of like political lean is. They probably don't have
They own
one.
ABC, so whatever ABC leans
I
towards.
feel like it's more like Democratic. I just imagine them acquiring like Fox and it's like Bill O'Reilly's like really mad. But like, I'm Bill O'Reilly and you're watching the Doo Bill O'Reilly show. Like he's like super upset and stuff like that.
and he's like, and the music starts up, and he just like the card comes down. He's just like,
Filmed from a live studio audience.
Filmed in front of a live studio audience. It like turns. It's just a bunch of people in Mickey Mouse costumes.
oh!
A bunch of Disney employees with like batons, like smacking their hand.
they're all in riot gear, but the helmets have the ears on them.
No, you just like imagine like the show ends and you hear like kind of like a buzz like a all right, time to go. They chain up Bill O'Reilly, like they tug him. It's like a dude, he's like swinging like the baton, like all right, let's go. It's like dragging.
Get him in the truck.
They have just like sales, but it's not just like the Fox people. It's just everyone who works for Disney, like the actors and stuff.
He's like, wait, where's my phone call? He's like, not tonight, Bill O'Reilly.
No, it's like one of the guys just like, he's like, oh my god, Miley escaped again. Like there's a cell that's busted
Crawling
open.
on the walls.
Take her down! Take her down! Oh, the lights go out and it turns into aliens.
He turns into SCP containment.
Oh, Kevin Spacey's loose. I hope he doesn't touch me.
Listen, Disney, you're buying
Oh no!
Disney, you're buying Fox. You got to be open to ideas. We've got gold. We've got gold, and we're willing to give it to you.
Supermax prison. The entertainment.
Nightmare.
What they like to call the entertainment box.
where fantasy never ends.
That was really nice. You've all got cable.
Zoo. Like it's the new Disneyland. They just come and be like, wow. Oh, can I feed them peanuts?
You got Freddy from iCarly. Foaming at the mouth.
Please.
He's got a bunch of camera equipment.
Wow, it's fat Haley Joel Osment. Feed them peanuts.
Way to dehumanize
Oh,
so
absolutely.
many working people. Okay.
But here's the caveat, Chandler. If we dehumanize one person, we gotta dehumanize them all.
That's how it works.
So I'm just being fair here.
Just being fair. Well, with that, oh my god.
And then, like, who do you think is in the low max? Like a Tom Hanks? He ain't gonna cause much trouble.
Listen, no.
Sit there and whittle.
No. You guys,
Yeah.
you guys don't
Making
understand.
crafts.
Tom is in high security, okay?
Tom is
It's
an
him, and if like it's like whoever Morgan Freeman works for the most, they're in high security because if they got out, there's no stopping them.
Morgan Freeman.
There's no stopping that much power,
I like to imagine
that much charisma, pure charisma.
That they open Tom Hanks's like vault door, and there's like it's like Wolverine. There's a bunch of like slash marks in like the walls and stuff.
And it just like he kind of walks. He's in a nice suit, and he's like, "Hey guys, how's it going?"
He's in like the hairy ass pumpkins.
They've got
Any questions? There's a blood stain across his face.
That's what happens. They open it up. He's not there. The lights go out, and you just hear, "Any questions?"
Dude, it's
And then the lights go out.
We need to
Guys,
write
we're
the
doing-
Disney Supermax SCPs.
We're gonna do it. We are totally gonna do it. We got the
they've got
technology
they've got Morgan Freeman like he's got his mouth like he's got like the guard on. He's in a sensory deprivation tank,
It's
so
like-
he can't narrate people.
Oh god.
He just uses basically what Morgan Freeman's power is. Like his voice is like a Jedi mind trick, and like he gets it free, and he just says the god, then shot himself in the head.
And the guy's like, no.
The god, suffering from much troubles at home, shot himself in the face.
He's just sitting there the whole time, like,
But not
why are you
before
doing
giving
this?
Morgan Freeman the keys to all the cells.
So
God. Unlimited power.
we should talk about these things on the podcast, but you know what? We just throw gold out into the streets, man. That's what the dark side's all about. Oh,
You steal our memes, I'll come and I will find you.
so we're really quick.
What's
really-
the Macaulay Culkin? He's doing better now, but when he's in like the crazy like meth phase, it's just like you're like walking through the prison at night, and, like the lights are off, and you just like hear something, and you're like look, and it's him like over a corpse, it's just like very pale, like the red blood. Just kind of runs away, scuttles into the darkness.
Oh no.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on another awesome, spectacular episode of The Dark Side. Be on the watch for DSCP Containment Breach coming soon. All right. Well, this episode of The Dark Side should be coming out soon, whenever I get to it. And then we might have something else very, very interesting coming down the pipe along with it. And then, we'll see what else happens. We're going to end the show early tonight. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you.
Oh, are we really cutting out at 10 to watch 9 Lives? I was kidding.
No. Other reasons. Actually,
9 Lives.
Where's Eric? Because he was going to get in on this. So we might come back and just talk, but the recorded portion of the podcast is we're going to end early. So we'll be right back with the regular show. And thank you all for watching. And we will see you again next week. We might record it again because I think this setup is easier. So it'll be
I like
nice.
it.
Bye.
Bye.
Goulash.
Woo.
Here's a final image for you. A goulash mosh pit. Think about it.
Bye.
Just imagine like a ball pit, but just like up to like the ears and goulash, and people just writhing around.
Arms stretching around.
Bye,
And snorkel tubes. Yeah, see ya.